Alright, so today we're going to start talking about measurements, and as we've started off with multiplication and division, we start off with benchmarks. In this case, we're going to talk about specific units of measurement. So you do have two systems. You have the metric system and you have the customary system. It's also known as the standard system. Can anybody tell me a unit of measurement for metric or customary? Anybody remember one that they've used? Either on a ruler.
Yeah.
Okay, inch. So you have inches. Okay.
Centimeter?
Okay, is centimeter customary?
No.
No. So centimeter would go under here. And you're writing these down on your chart. I'm going to try to write the abbreviations as well.
Yard?
Okay, which one would that go under?
Metric?
No.
Customary?
Customary.
Yeah. Liters. Yeah.
So what else?
Liters?
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Liters?
Liters. Notice how I used a capital L for that abbreviation. What else do you think?
Gallon?
Okay, which one would that go under?
Customary? Quarts? I'm trying to think of stuff that they use in like the UK or something.
Okay. Well, you know, we use liters here actually. Think about like 2-liter drinks.
Pint.
Okay, pint.
Some people say yeah.
What are some other units of length for metric?
You already said decimeter?
Okay.
Isn't it smaller than a centimeter or bigger?
It's smaller.
Millimeter?
Okay.
Is that a thing? Tricemeter?
No. Actually, I want to say decimeter is bigger than a centimeter. I think it's millimeter, centimeter,
I
decimeter.
feel like we use those a lot sometimes.
What?
Millimeter. Is there any others?
There are lots of others.
Milliliter? Yeah.
Okay.
Decimeter. Milliliter.
Think about weight or mass.
Pounds.
Okay.
We use pounds.
We do.
Ounces.
Okay.
Yeah. Pounds.
What do they use?
Pounds.
What does metric use? Nope, they don't use pounds.
They use that as money?
Yes, but not for
LBS?
pounds.
Sorry.
What does the metric system use for mass?
Area?
What unit of measure do they use to weigh something?
Kilometer.
Nope,
A scale.
that's length.
Scale.
What unit of measurement?
Would kilometer be under customary? Would kilometer be under customary?
No, be under metric.
Everybody says,
What about mile? What about time? How do you measure time?
Minutes.
Seconds.
Hours. Minutes. Years. Decades. Centuries. I don't know. This is tridecade. Wait, what's a year? 30 years. No. Minutes. Tridecade doesn't. I said minutes. Miles per hour. It's a lot. Yeah, I can't. I have to go out.
So there are more. So here's what I want you to think about. We have some main tools for measuring length. For the metric, it is the meter. Or actually, the meter stick, I guess, would be your... For customary, you have the yardstick. You have ruler. You can have a tape measure. Can I use a ruler and a tape measure for metric?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Doesn't a ruler have centimeters and inches on it? Sure. What else do we use to measure length? Just length.
You can use, well, feet, you can do everything. It's like.
How many of you have used a trundle wheel before? It's like a circle and you have a stick on it, and you'll see sometimes like construction workers, they roll it on the ground and it measures distance. Sometimes they do it for like football fields or soccer fields.
Would length be like what do you call it? It's a half circle. No, it's a protractor.
Oh, protractor?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't usually use that to measure length. Usually you use that to measure angles.
But could it be something?
Yes, but probably not something that I would use for length. I would do it more for angle measure.
Okay.
And so those aren't units of length.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this and we are going to come up with some length benchmarks that are not things like on your ruler. It's more of things that you can use to remember. So we're going to discover some of these, and then I'm going to add those to the list.